All right, yo, yo, oh, what's going on, Kyle? What's going on, young Johnny Bravo? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! We're not gonna kill myself over here with this other overlapping audios. Shout out to Kyle for being here first. That's the only viewer I need for today's podcast, so this is great. Uh, all I've been doing is sharing around. I'm just sharing around. Create post, share, join. I seen the James post was funny. What's oh oh yeah, okay. Why the face? Why the face, big dog? Yo, when is the match? March 8th. Sorry guys, sending a link. Yes, I'm live now. Uh Arden, what's your hand size in length and around the palm? Well, I was doing some measurements here earlier. What in the length? I guess okay. It's gonna be awkward. I think it's like not as impressive as my other body parts. Pause. Um, 7.5 from like. Well, let's go to the line. Let's go to the line. My line of my hand, then it's 8 inches. So from the bottom line over here, yep, I think you can see till the end of the tape, we are at 8 inches. I'll probably realistically maybe hand to hand, like maybe 7.5 to this. Um, and around the palm, this is like people do be wondering, I guess. I don't know why I'm starting the video like this, but sorry guys, there's the question. Measure tapes right here. I mean, well, like 9.5, nine something, right? Like 9.25, let's say, if I'm gonna be super accurate. Use this thumb and all that, probably more. Anyway, guys, so while I'm doing this, we are here to. I would like to quickly discuss Mac 3 matches, and also, guys, I have not been promoting this. However, I've seen it as a trend of people quitting Reddit, and I did it before for arm wrestling purposes because, man, super unhappy place. Guys, by the way, as big as my hands are, they do fit in absolutely the places you will not have thought of, right? Shout out to Roger LaRon and who always heard my stories. Man, let's do the left hand measurement for the fans. For the fans. For the fans that may have helped me acquire a couple things during this podcast. Oh man, all right. Ooh. So left hand is sore as shit right now. 11.5 inches here, like that. Um, Hey Artem, did you check out the top pop trading video? I have not, guys, but I've read it the replies the last time, and I understood that there was the. I was thinking Todd Pipe is something Todd Hutchins created it, right? Clearly, because Todd and the pipe. But then I remembered I've seen Urbis's videos, like clips on Instagram, and it made sense to me for sure, for sure. I don't know, man. Your thumb just looks massive. My because of I used to do grip stuff before I did arm wrestling stuff, like heavily. Not that I get anything of that, like super, like with a lot of fashion or what I'm really trying to say the word outlets. I guess how to show myself at certain or try myself at certain things. So I kind of did grip stuff before, and I think that led me to like having like this little muscle, this is muscle, and like as I start arm wrestling, both of the things kind of overgrew. Guys, let another day get Aussie podcast with Auden and hold on, slow down time. Oh boy, that's a cool. You know what? Since I'm more like became into brown sodas, and thought Pepsi always slows down time for me. It's an amazing everything. Coke, man, it's Coke. It just in Costco, Pepsi is $3 cheaper, so kind of I do that. Anyway, random fact: as much as big as my hand is, they do fit in some random places. Super, not random. Random is a rude word. I would say warm, welcoming, and tight places. Anywho, so sir, the mine is everywhere right now. Todd pipe, the thumb looks massive. Really, so what got me here? Like I'm saying before, I would like to talk about Mac 3, and I would like to talk about some unfortunate stuff I read about myself on Reddit. I mean, I should be better, man. But man, can I talk about something, man? So, um, let's talk about Mac 3 first. Then we're gonna talk about how much I bought her. So, because Mac 3, and shout out to Ian, man, like he's keeping up. Like I'm seeing, when you start, especially when you're doing the live streams, you kind of, I guess, to learn how the league operates. Well, how easy it is for me, like to pull up and like tell you what's going on, right? And Ian keeps it up on Facebook. Instagram is awesome. Like we pretty, like everything gets shared as if anything being said about the event, like it's getting like brought up on the league page. So very interactive as it should be, I think. So, however, I don't have like the official list, I think. Like there's 10 matches on the event details card, but it's not all of them clearly because the coach tree is not on here. I don't even think Milo is on this list, but there's like I'm sure you guys what I'm looking at. There's a little sidebar here too from Gold's arm, I think. Like that's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is 13 is where we should be. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay, 12. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. So we can refer to this guy over here. So we had 13 matches. You guys don't necessarily have to like see that whole awkward thing, but I'll pull up each picture, I guess. I'm gonna go since I'm the last one here on this little list. I'm gonna assume this is more so a list, and I'm gonna go off that, and I'm gonna pull up the picture somewhere else. If you don't know, I am the last because I happen to be a main event somehow, guys. Not first time in my life, and it is pretty interesting. So we're gonna use that opportunity as we go. So I think first match we have on the court is Matt Oliver and Blake Bullion. I should have mispronounced it a lot harder, Blake, because I don't want to lose my YouTube, but man, I'll tell you some words. But yeah, so there's two gentlemen on the left and the right. I don't know where do I find hands pretty easy. Right arm. Okay, gotcha. That my little list has little arms. Okay, little list, little arms. Matt Oliver and Blake Bullion. I kind of really despite Blake right now. Like I don't like him. I mean, probably honestly, let's be honest here, Blake. I probably never liked you in the first place, and you took my kindness as the approval over you, and you abused it by now talking shit to me, by talking trash to me in Ottawa, just being all obnoxious, thinking that we're like we're right there. But the reality, like, we're like, I want to be here. You're trying to be here, Blake, but I'm running away from you. And all those little jokes and stuff, a little trash talk that you're doing, that it hurts. So I don't appreciate it, and I feel like I'm running away completely, right? Plus, I never liked the hate me thing. Like, I hate you. Like I heard your boy explain that. I still think it's the most artistic name of the company. So, but I understand where you don't see the world with the guys of 6 foot tall guy. Everything is a little blurry, right? Like the vision is not clear. Like I don't know what it's like being 5'10" or 5'11", guys. Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Blake. Yeah, guys can see I'm a little butthurt this morning. But anyway, uh, I see a little check mark. I think, and that check mark goes to left and right, right? It's not just pictures. Oh no, I think it's just pictures. No, they're like legit. They're not check marks. Check marks. I think they're random ones. So I was assuming somebody assumed Blake gonna win, which she might be is. I'm not really sure how strong Matt is. As you guys can understand my biasness and butt hurtness and all the other things, I'm gonna go and assume that you know what? I cannot monetize my live stream. That's crazy. Man, there's no ads. Okay. You guys feel free to throw a super chat because apparently be a little broke over here. Can I drop an ad? No. Anyway, let's talk about let's talk where what was just we're gonna go with Matt Oliver because I don't like Blake, as you guys can hear me. Next match. Next match. We're gonna talk about Raymond Lepins and Josh Rodriguez. I'm assuming Josh is like the up and coming beast that I feel like you're getting thrown against Coach Ray if you've done a couple of things, and we want to see if you're worth bringing anywhere across the pond, right? So, and usually the cheapest person to bring across the pond is Coach Ray, so we appreciate him for his contribution to this match. But the guys are here at the bottom. 6 foot tall, 190. Can't I will say I'm familiar with Josh. Like seeing him, I don't know exactly his wins loss ratio, like or anything specific. If there's guys in the chat that more familiar with Canadian crowd that can legitimize them more than I have, because I am mega biased and jealous. Um, Let me know. But I think Coach Ray got this one because usually Coach Ray put me. He checked me the other day when I was talking shit about that. You know, I think he's under the wrong impression that can he still beat me because based on what happened in the super match. I'm like, no, no, no. I don't think you could not have beaten me anywhere past that day. And he's like, oh yeah, everybody thinks that, but then they cannot beat me in a super match. I'm like, man, I think you're right. I think I am under the impression that if all of us going to be in the tournament, I'll beat Coach Ray at any time. However, do it a couple times in a super match format, that just not for me somehow. Like I don't know, I'm broken. I'm a little bit broken, guys. I'm so sorry. So anyway, Coach Ray, I think got this one. We have Milo Larratt and Shekar Verma. I'm gonna go with Milo. Not familiar with Shekar at all. But hey, what's up, Raymond? Sorry, I'm talking good things about you technically. What's up, Nightmare? Hey, Dan. I'm sorry, I tuned into your podcast another day on Facebook before going to bed, and there was four of you guys, and I was the only viewer, so I felt bad joining to you guys then because you will have lost a viewer at that point. So I decided I'm gonna watch four of you talk a little bit. Yeah, we're super nice to each other, so I'm like, man, I can't even bring up my negativity down here. So I'm out. How can Ray ever lose a match? He's 195 centimeters, 135 kilos, 20. My man is huge. How come Ray's tag on my channel is like all fancy and stuff? That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to the list. To the list. Uh, we still not there yet. Or did this match get changed? Where we at? Nope, nope, we're still here. Okay, we get into the I think to the main 10. I don't know the first three going to be off the stream or just an addition. Not sure, but the list here starts with those two names. You have Joseph Spoiler and Shea Dickey. Now, Don't know who Joseph is. I'm gonna go find that flyer. I am familiar a little bit with Shay Dickey because I think Shay came out um when I not started, but like when I started traveling in arm wrestling, and I think I met all of them when they joined. There's one year when WEL did a bunch of regionals, and they split the big event into three regionals. I think Northern, Southern, and I think West. I think those are the three that they split it with. And Canada got to be part of Southern Regional, so I think that's how a lot of us got introduced to arm wrestling with Canadians. Like I think Shay was down there. I think there was a couple other dudes. I think Shay. I remember Shay Dickey because I think he made it further, right? I think he was like, he won that day or was like second against like Justin or something rather. Maybe not. If Eric Regine was here, he'll correct me. But I was just coming out, so I was in arm wrestling to where like you hot and you're remembering things. But now you know, I'm getting older. I'm a diva, so we're, I'm forgetting certain things. But I'm pretty sure I remember Shay being really good back then, and him being on the card. I'm gonna go with him on that match. And I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I need to talk about who I'm going with. But I'm just acknowledging the matches. That's what we're talking about, seeing if I'm familiar with stuff or not. But yeah, let's go with Shay Deacon. It is prediction time. So we're gonna go with what's the next match? Okay, so this was the official of the stand on this pay-per-view thing. Which guys, if you wanna buy a pay-per-view and if you wanna support me while doing so, because Ian already complaining how much money I'm getting from him directly, but the sell of the thing, why we're doing there is that we can collect profits of our pay-per-view sale. So if you want to support me and make sure I'm getting money from pay-per-view buy it with my link under the description or anywhere I'm posting it. If you just happen to buy it and go to order it just on of the random link, the code should say there's a promo code down there when you buy it that should say Artem. If it doesn't say that, if it says anything else, if it says Artem, I want you to erase it and put Artem just so we make sure we're on the same page. All right, so match technically number 9 on this list here that I got, and it's Matt Smith and Mike Hitt. Now, both guys been arm wrestling for probably, I mean, longer than I have, or about the same. Who knows? But like, I remember those guys arm wrestling when I was trying to arm wrestle, right? And I think Matt Smith is always have been like a lighter dude, like your 154 guy. Mike Hitt being all around like 154 to 176, different things, different rankings, here and there, but always been a top dog of your lightweight weight class. And I'm assuming the same thing for Matt Smith up in Canada. Not quite sure exactly, but just based off you know, what I've seen over the past. So, and that being said, you know what? I'm still actually showing you guys stuff. This is the match right here in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and say Mike Heath is most likely the person to win this. Okay, they're in the same weight right now, but I think Mike being used to arm wrestling, a little bit bigger competition, I think. Talent and weight wise, so I think he's the favorite. I like both of those guys. If Matt wins it, I'm not exactly like mega butthurt, but I think, I mean, I'm not that in tune, but I feel like if I were to bet my money, I'll go with Mike Hit right here. Now, the next match we have, we got. I mean, if your boy was not on the card with the well, probably with Auden's name more than anything. I think this is arguably the main event. It's Jerome Loud and Curtis Cameron. Let me find a picture for that. A really good one. Okay. Here we go, guys. Middle of match. Jerome Loud Curtis Cameron, about the same, they're fairly about the same height, same weight. Curtis is a little bit bigger, but man, stylistically, what a hard match. We got um Jerome that can kind of do both, and we have Curtis that can kind of do both too. But or their main style is the inside, I think, versus the outside, and this is where I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I'm Jerome guy. I'm absolutely your. You know what? I don't know what I mean. I'm a Southern boy, if you will, right? So I'm obviously gonna go with Jerome, but man, like from what I'm hearing, like if Curtis stops it and goes inside, Jerome is done. If Jerome takes Curtis a hand, he's done. Like so, be hearing a lot of hot stuff in different ways. So that's a really good match. I'm excited to see the way it goes down. I'm, dude, and both of those dudes, arm wrestling them was not fun. I've never really like arm wrestled Porky to any extent. I think rather than like at actual tournament pools. So and but like from just comparing both experiences, that practice pool with Jerome and non-practice pool, and every time Jerome did smack me around in the tournament, the guys definitely don't give you much to work around with. Like it's a pure clean shot. You have no chance unless they maybe like you, but yeah, it's so stupid arm wrestling either one of those individuals. So I don't know, man, but I think Jerome's got it. And then Labrie versus Dan Schwarz. Dan is here in the chat, so I'm gonna have to go with Daniel Schwartz. Oh, you know what? Both the guys, American, huh? According to the little flags that we have. What am I jumping somewhere? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, it says Canada here. I think it was. It's an American flag over here. Ah man, they almost got me. They almost got me, man. They almost got me. I'm gonna go with Dan Schwartz. However, like I don't know Daniel guy. I mean Daniel Labrie. I guess they both dance. He looks kind of massive, man, and dangerous. And his tattoos. Then put his glasses on like he has some IQ while living in fucking New York. Like, come on, man. You're a New Yorker. You just discovered cryotherapy, so we applaud you for evolutionizing yourself. But man. Those glasses can only hide the redneck so much, man. You know what I'm saying? We know you, Dan. You're not that educated as the glasses show you. So I will hide them because the jewelry is dangerous. The tattoo is kind of dangerous too. Show a bit more biceps. But man, comparing to Mr. Labrie over here, man, he looks like a businessman. But I'll be ready for you, Dan. 100%. Oof, another hot one. We got John Terry and Daniel Price. Another one, man, like really, I like that it's further down. Like, dude, first of all, Mr. Schwartz, I do applaud you for being further on the card than Jerome and Curtis, because I feel like they should be closer up. I think the closer to the main event it goes, the harder the match is gonna get. So, great job for letting people know you're a lot hotter than Jerome Loud, man, and Porky. So Johnny and Dan, Johnny and Dan Price. Hold on, guys. Let me grab my beaters because I'm talking like I just ate too much barbecue. Um, so Mister Therian showing up with his left hand. Mm. I'm doing so much better right now. Okay, so I think I don't know what to think, guys, to be honest, about that whole arrangement over here because Dan is a left-handed guy. John is not. John's left is not that far. It's not that bad. I think it falls off. Um, because I think John is a weird one to me. He only posts his work, but he has to practice for sure. Because I don't believe you can get that strong by like just working. Like if he just works and does his supplementation and medicine and like that's it. Like man, then I'm gonna go find me a job. Like because I come on man, whatever John does after work, whether it's a, occasional practice, occasional like a workout with some random things in life. I'm not saying that he doesn't do what he tells us, but I think like he there's a lot more that has to go into account of like of his overall shape. So, with that being said, man, I think is Daniel's I mean, Daniel came out to I think East versus West finals, right, in 220s or whatever. So he's getting some travel experience, but I'm gonna go with John on this one. I think John is not that bad. I think John viable to lose one or two, and then he'll figure it out. The thing Dan can be figured out. However, Dan is fairly dangerous too. But man. I'll be supporting Daniel Price for sure, but John is not bad in those circumstances. So I'm gonna go with John as the winner of this match. So Johnny off over Daniel Price. So, guys, I don't know if there's a very important comments or whatever. Or the most impressive part about this live is that you can read from the list. I was about to say I'm gonna read the super chats that I don't have here, but man, I hate you, dude. I'm still messed up on the comment. I hate all of you guys. What's up, Roy? Love you, buddy. All right, let me go back. Let me go back here. What we got? What we got? What we got? We got Jason Constantini versus Curtis Kimmer, left-handed. So this is the second match for Curtis because Curtis pulling Jerome a little bit beforehand. 3 out of 5. Both gentlemen, dude. You know what? I pulled both of the guys left-handed. Arden's live streams are so funny. I hate you. I hate you. Dude. Don't make me write something in here as a little like hidden message, okay? So you'll find out eventually once you feel all black or some shit. Man, all right. Jason Constantine, Curtis Cameron. I belittle both of those guys as like just because I've beat both of them, so I'm like, whatever the match is. However, I feel like Jason gave me more problems with with style and how I kind of have the impression from Jason that he been learning or thought how to arm wrestle wrong. Not really taught how to arm wrestle wrong. He was never corrected how to like be more close or tighten up and whatever. To where he been doing it for so long, to where it's kind of almost benefited him, right? And like he's more. What I'm trying to say, he's more not experienced, but he's experienced. He's more like okay in being in a more unorthodox position, being in the king's move, being whatever opened up, whatever. Like he can be more uncomfortable in those situations. So, but I've heard, I mean, and I've heard both of them in a better shape too. And I mean, like when opposites like trash talk, like around, including myself and all that. Uh, but I think based off, man. I'm really basing off how I've arm wrestled them, and I feel like Jason was a little bit more uncomfortable because he's willing to be more uncomfortable versus Porky. I kind of took his hand and he happened to be in uncomfortable position where Jason kind of just will let it go. So, dude, that could be one ugly ass match for sure. You know what? I'm gonna bet my money it's an ugly ass match. That's for sure. Oh man, CYC is here. Dude, you're banned on the Travis channel. Mine is like free for all until Benji comes here. Artem, I challenge you to a super match. Send me a location. It costs money to challenge me to a super match, young man, for me to be interested. If you wanna come to my practice, it's tonight in Middleburg at 6:30. You're welcome to come. Otherwise, I'm expensive anywhere else. And I won't even arm wrestle. I will come there, I think, but I'm probably gonna touch one or two persons for my who've been like part of my checkups and like where I'm at like for this prep. So I might not come do little things, but yeah, there's no super match for me tonight, man. So don't do it. No, dream that. You know what? Like if it were Spanish, you'd name it was it just Zay, Zeus, Zeus. Or is it house? Am I reading? Do I supposed to read it as a Russian that says house? Am I being like a complete like obliterate person? Dude, that makes so much sense. And I was dying pronouncing XAYC for years. Anyway, Jason and Curtis gonna be hot garbage of a match. I think how it goes, unless Curtis comes in with a really strong hand, and I think you're gonna beat Jason inside pretty easy. So that's my bet. Even though Jason to me is more uncomfortable. Rick Heidebrick and Philip Larson right-handed. Uh, Rick appears to me super nice, like upmost nicest person. So I think nice people, just like myself, they don't really like winning stuff because they feel bad, right? You can see it. It's clearly if you look at my loss to win ratio when it comes to the super matches. So I believe Rick is gonna lose this one because he's a super nice guy. And Philip, man, Philip is aggressive, man. Philip is big. He carries a beard. Like he wants you to. He may be nice, but he wants you to know that he is not. The look and all. But no, I think in all seriousness, it's funny how this is a great match for both of them, right? Let's look at the stats. Am I right? Um, let's look at the thing. Yeah, exactly. Both the same height. And such a big weight difference. 375 for Philip and 310 for Rick. Man, Philip, are you fat? Or what's happening? What's happening, my guy? I feel like Rick is in a good shape. You have 65 pounds to lose, my boy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Do you say like house, then X? Yeah. Yeah, really like Russian. Oh, okay, cool. Dude, I've been dying. I finally turned it into Cyrillics, and I'm like, you know what? House makes sense because it's literally written as house. Oh man, you've been trolling the American me. That's some good times, man. Um, Oleg Danilov and Brett Grundy. I've heard Oleg is like a newer guy that moved to Canada, not necessarily newer as an arm wrestler. I'm assuming newer as a immigrant to country of Canada. So I'm assuming he's gonna be dangerous to deal with, and I've heard he's pretty dangerous. He's not just like he's no slouch. So I mean, I love Brad, and And I think, and Brad being training for Bacho, I think he'll be able to show even more, I think, this time. I mean, I guess considering how, I don't know, I know like after all my matches, wins or losses, look, I mean, like I was used to say before about the you pro training, like you you get to carry your shape and deliver it more and more in a couple like after your whatever your first start. So with that being said, uh, I think um Brad got it. I think Brad will be able to deliver that. So okay, let's tighten up, you guys. Let's do. Yeah. Okay, where we at? Where we at? We are. Oh, we getting there. We getting. So all I can Brad. Oh, left hand. Oh, dude. Left hand, Oleg got it. I think Brad is like his both hands go up when he's in shape, but I mean he's not a left-handed dude. Oleg, my bad. I think Oleg gonna win it because I've heard he is supposed to do it, but I'll be rooting for Brad. I'll tell him what to do, I guess. Our pre-main event, co-main event, Alan Ford and Doug Allan. Dude, I've been talking trash about like the version of Alan Ford that I've happened to pull once or twice. Once at bottom eight, once after that, um, and happened to be lucky. Lucky enough to where I was talking trash too. Like it was like good time for me, not good time for Alan, especially how petty and jealous I am for the rest of my life. Alan is different nowadays for sure. I think ever since then he's been getting better and better and legitimately bigger. So um and legitimately bigger. So with that being said, so like before, all that to say, I'll say Doug Allan all day long. Doug is really dangerous, really strong, but man, I think Allan on his way back to be what we know Allan for, right? Just being crazy. So let me show you the stats, and we're gonna look at the stats, I guess. Whoa! We don't get to see this. We don't need to see this. Um. Both six, yeah, like Allan is his weight is back up. Like, we don't really know what Doug been up to too, but Doug is never in a bad shape. So, how much barbecue head are you? Man, not enough for how bad I'm talking this morning. Okay, I think everything's happening to me. So, dude, I'm excited. I think this is a good co-main event match for sure. And dude, who? You know what? You know what? Doc tried to break my arm one time, and Allan is the first guy to also to come up and say some shit to me too. I think so, and I don't want him to say anything aggressive because I don't want for us to have a problem. So I'm gonna go with Allan Ford as the winner of this match. I'd rather fight Doug Allan. I said it right here. Okay. Boy, I'm scared, man. Boy, I'm too scared for this. All right, main event, guys. As you know, it's me and Auden. My opinion doesn't have to be said. I will would love to crush Auden and hopefully it'll happen. But I do have to recognize what I guess I've never said I never talk about super matches like that. Like I'm talking about this one in a way. I have to recognize his power for other people. Like all the people are strong. Like I never really have to say that. Well, I guess I have to do mention that some people I don't think they're as legit for sure. But in my opinion, Alden is power wise, and we're gonna see. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what shows out of for everybody because I'm in a really good shape. Like besides my left wrist having like problems for the averaging the podcast for like a day or two, but I think it'll be fine. Like it goes away like pretty fast. I think it'll be fine in a day or two. But the elbows coming back better. Like I'm rehabbing, I think by the time like I'm already I think I'm in a good shape. Like but and every time I've touched somebody, like I'm definitely improved. It just I'm being getting myself so beat. I cannot like there have been glimpses to where I know, but like until I see everybody next Saturday, I'll be really confident in knowing like I'm so good. Why are you nice in person and jerk online? Oh, what's up, Ali? I've been waiting for you, buddy. No, I'm not a jerk. You just I feel like you're taking my jokes a little too much to your heart. You know what I mean? Like because like when I said about my 18 pins and you were like you start counting something, I'm like, dude, like I just picked a number. I know I haven't beaten you 18 times. I think pins for pins, like actual wins, right? Or tournaments, I guess, right? Well, I probably not counting the pins. Like you beat me once in what the land, and I probably beat you like twice or three times. I don't know. I don't know if you pulled before Canada, right? So I'm just talking shit. But you're in a position where you've beat me before, and I've talked shit two two times. Well, I'm talking like per event. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking every single pin, like sure, I think the number like 21 versus like I don't know 4 or 5. How many times you've beat me like at that thing? So anyway, I feel like and yeah, the problem is you're in a position where you have beaten me. I've talked trash after that, and just the way trash talk goes, I think you're in a little bit of vulnerable position to where you 2 times you beat me. All right, cool. So I beat you twice. You beat me once. Uh, and I mean, that's really it. Like, I don't really mean nothing by it, and I'm not that like I'm not that butthurt. Like, I think you've been working there and you got there. So, but congratulations. Now you win. You played super games. You win super prizes. So now I have to be butthurt and be jealous. Before I was just jealous of your hair, Ali, as you can tell, because I'm growing mine out. But now I'm also not like that much as you beat me. So you're gonna have to take that as a part of your win for until I beat you back. So they have to listen to me even more. Hey guys, by the way, Ali is the type of guy to talk trash about me online too, right? And then I had to check him once in Orlando. We're walking around a bunch of random people, me, Sean, and Ali, right? And there's like one person says, "Hey, what's up, Artem? Nice to meet you." We go to another thing. "Hey, what's up, Artem? Nice to meet you, man." Third, we go outside. Some person drives in the car. "Hey, Artem, what's up?" I go look back at Sean and Ali, and I'm like, "Hey, Ali, you notice how it's never Hey Ali, it's always Artem." I don't know. No, I think I was talking to Sean. Like, yeah, you know, he's gonna say Ali, but it's obviously Artem. But the joke was to troll both of them because Sean ended up getting ass whooping later too. But anyway, it's all love. It's all love. It will be close between us. Oh, Ali, I don't know, man. I don't know. You, like, my problem is I'm not that butthurt, so I will have tried to do something about it, but I'm not. But I do. I mean, we do, I think, stylistically always have problems regardless. So yeah, you're probably right. Because if somebody ever wants to make it happen, I guess like I'm not disrespecting that idea. Um, but yeah, well, you know what? You don't know how small promotions goes. Like it might happen one day to where I can be in a super match and you cannot say shit. What's your top two arm wrestling training equipment? Belt and belt. It's always belts. Guys, I do need to wrap it up. And my last thing I do want to say. So my what I started with, my Botchcore thing from Reddit. I went on Reddit to see like what the Odin and Artem talk is like. And yo, there are so many people on Reddit, and I get it, that's why I'm not on Reddit. And it's like very spoiled Butthurt that they don't like. What's up, Philip? Yes, I am. They don't like that nobody wants to acknowledge that I'm a real arm wrestler. And I got Butthurt. And like even what's his Henry. Henry said Henry said I quote him, I used to be a state level arm wrestler, but now I pulling audience, so it makes me even worse. So I'm like, you know what? Hitter in the crowd. Let me go look at the rankings real quick. Let me like please myself, right? We're not gonna talk about the guys I've probably had pints on in supers, right? 220, like might have beaten the guy here, whatever. But man, 198. Come on now. Um, come on now. I've beaten, not beaten. Had a good war with Craig. Beaten, have a beaten Dan. Have a beaten Adam. Have a, I mean, beaten lost myself a bunch of times. Beaten Robbie. Had a good war with David. Jason got a little rough. Beat Eli, beat Casey, beat John, beat Matt, beat Dallas, beat dude. I've beaten every single person except Joe Fox on this right-handed, and it goes and it goes and goes. So like, I don't know. Y'all get to give some recognition, man. Come on, man. Come on. Call on yours. Arm wrestling is a dog water, just like Derek Smith. You know what? And I asked Derek if he can help him with Reddit. He said no. So, man, no help. No help, man. Thanks, House. Can I find a registration on Amazon? Please comment your favorite. Yo, House about make some sales on Amazon. You're not too bad, are I'm not the best, right? Like, there's some people to go, but I've beaten people here and there. Come on now. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Gonna see all of you, not all of you. I'm good, but there's people here. Viking Arms here, Philip is here, Coach Trey was here. Um, who else? Well, there's a couple more. Ali is here, but I guess Ali is not coming there. Ali is here for me. Daniel Schwarz. So I'll see a couple of you guys next weekend. And if you're not, I guess Ian been sharing that I've been talking trash about my left hand. So everybody feel free to come and grab me. Are you coming to Texas East versus S17? I cannot be there, unfortunately. So no, guys. I know a lot of people excited about that one. I will not be there. So, but I'll be in Canada in 1 week. So